everyone. So it's been a while, I know. As most of you know, or some of you have been watching my recent videos, know that I have moved. If you follow me on Snapchat, I have taken you through my travel journey. I have Snapchatted while in my hotels. I've been in hotels for like 7 days. And so I've shown that. I've also shown some home decors, little snippets here and there of my home tour and things like that. So if you want to see just more personal things, I would suggest that you follow me on Snapchat if you want to see more about that aspect of my life. But I know that the lighting is probably, one, not the greatest. The setup, two, is horrible. I have right now my camera set up on top of my camera box, and I've got like a little blush compact holding the camera up. I cannot find my tripod, and I have boxes still pretty much, not everywhere, but in a lot of places in my home. So I'm trying to get that taken care of, and my beauty room has definitely been put on hold. I have family coming, as you all know. The Christmas holiday is around the corner, and I have family coming in about a week, maybe a little over a week. So my future beauty room has been turned into a guest room for now. So sometime after the new year, I will be able to set that beauty room up, put up my lights, which I still might do because I can get some really good daylight there. And once I put my softbox lights together, I think I'll have a good little setup where I can just sort of film before family gets here and try to film as much as I can and sort of do a makeshift little filming area. And I hope that that's okay with you guys. I wanted to kind of get on here and just kind of say hi and let you guys know what I've been up to and why I've been MIA. I posted a video a few days back. It was my beauty tips for dry skin that I filmed before I left my old house, and I was able to still find that video on my computer, so I figured why not post it. I had the internet disconnected that same day, like literally minutes prior to posting the video, my internet got connected, so I was able to post that, but that was an older video. So this is current. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit and then show you guys a few things that I've gotten along the way since the last haul that I posted. And I went to Sephora today, so I wanted to show you that. But some things that I picked up before my house got all packed up and stuff. I got the Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder. And again, I do apologize for the lighting, but it's either this or no videos for quite some time, and that's just not okay with me because I miss doing these videos and I miss talking to you guys, so we're just gonna make it work. I hope that's okay. But anyways, back to the products. I got fingerprints all over this, but this is the Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder. I wear the shade number 120, and I got this because I had a special formal event that was very sort of, you gotta get fancy and all that with the hair done and, you know, ball gowns and things like that, and I needed to have some really long wearing makeup because I knew I was going to get professional photographs and I was going to take lots of selfies with people, and so I wanted to find a powder that I could use over my foundation. As you all know, I recently started using the Ultra HD by Makeup Forever, and I love that. I picked up a bottle of that during the last VIB sale earlier in the month of November, and so I went back pretty much like, I don't know, a week later or something like that to get this powder. And again, I wear shade 120, and what I like about this powder is that it works over the Ultra HD, it works over any other liquid foundation, and it also works on its own. I can just put my primer on, or the Smashbox primer water first, and then go in with my Eco Tools Dome Bronzer Brush that I absolutely love. I have a video on that. I will link it above my head so you guys can see how great that brush is. And I use that brush for this powder and just apply it thinly just to kind of even out the skin tone. I can also apply it pretty heavily if I wanted to, and it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't feel dry, it doesn't look like caked on powder, and that's what I love about this, that it looks like skin. And then I also went to Target a few times because I was sitting in a hotel all day long. I was like, I need to get out of here. My son loves Target, so we went to one of the Targets in the town that I used to live in, and I found the Sonia Kashuk. These are the Undetectable Cream Bronzers, and I got the shade Warm Tan just because this was, I think on Pinterest, that it was the closest dupe to the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, which is like $50. And I don't know about spending $50 on a bronzer, especially a cream product, because as you all know, I like to use mostly powder products. So I got this. I've talked about this on Snapchat, so if you follow me there, you've probably already seen this. I've only swatched it. I haven't actually used it. But this product itself has been sold out for a very long time in stores and online, so I don't know if they just reformulated, maybe. I don't know if they just started producing more of these. I don't know. This is what it looks like. The lighting is not going to be accurate, but it is a very sort of warm tone color. I think this will be ideal for more like summertime. But one of the things that I mentioned in Snapchat was that when I was swatching this, it felt really sort of oily and greasy. And even now it still does feel a little greasy, and when I swatch on the back of my hand, you might not be able to see it, but it has a subtle sort of like sheen to it. Not anything luminous or glowy, just a sheen because of that sort of oily quality to it. So it has a bit of a sort of, I don't know, a sheen, I guess. That's the best way for me to describe it. You can see it on the skin, and I just don't know how that's going to work with my oily skin because I have naturally, when my oil starts to produce a sheen already. So when I have that, I don't know how this is going to work in my oily areas. And then I got the new brushes from Sonia Kashuk, and I also did talk about this in Snapchat. I got the set of 4 that has the stars, which is really, really nice, really soft. And then I have the other set, the 10-piece set as well, that has a different handle, but they're part of the holidays collection. And there's also a brush that goes, or brush holder that goes with these, so I just threw them all in a box. I will be using these. I've taken the photos. I've done up-close shots of them prior to messing with them, because since they're white, you were going to be able to see that when I do up-close shots of these. So I wanted to do that before messing with these brushes and really seeing if they're worth the money. Because one set, I think the smallest set was, I don't know, 30. The set of 4 with the stars. And then I believe the other ones with the gold handles, they have sort of like, I don't know, some sort of like geometric sort of shape to it. I believe these were $39.99. So 40 bucks for the 10-piece and then 30 for the 4-piece. And the 4-piece brush set are these right here. Just so you know, it's mostly like face brushes. And some of them, I would have to say they're pretty daggone soft. So I will report back as well. Okay, so enough of that. Enough blabbling. And, went to Sephora. That made me feel a little bit more normal. I've been cooped up in this house trying to unpack, and it's like the more I unpack, the more boxes I see. And the more crap I realize I have, and I'm like, what in the world? So, whew. Gotta do some shopping. Some retail therapy will fix that for me real quick. Okay, so I finally picked up the original makeup eraser, and I've been wanting to try this for quite some time. I just didn't know if spending 20 bucks for a makeup eraser cloth was actually going to be something worthwhile. It says it can remove your makeup with just water. I've tried some knockoff versions of these that absolutely suck, and I hope that this works, because this is supposed to be like a, I think it's like a terry cloth. I don't know what the material is. I have to like read on it, but you're supposed to like wet this and then just take off everything, including your mascara, which I find is the reason why most of these don't work for me, just because it doesn't really take off waterproof eyeliner very well, and if it does, and everything else, the mascara is the biggest problem, that it doesn't really take off. So I'm finding myself having to go with a wipe and makeup remover liquid or cream, whatever, to remove it. So I'm having to go back to my old system of using a wipe and a makeup removing product. So this can essentially eliminate 2 products for me, which I'm excited to try. Then I got the Boscia Exfoliating Peel Gel. I wanted to try this. I've been wanting to try it. It's a chemical and physical exfoliating treatment. And I have used Boscia products. If I sound like I'm, you know, weird, like nasally, I am coming down with something. My son was sick. He actually had to go to the emergency room the night before we took off from Colorado to Georgia. And it was really, really bad. Like 3 days of driving with a sick child who's been throwing up and fever. It was really bad. So I think whatever he's got is coming to me. So bear with me, we're almost here to the end. But this is what it looks like. I've used the Boscia skincare before, and I like it. The only thing is it gets kind of pricey because, especially like the 5-ounce sizes, I used to use their cleanser, purifying cleanser, but this is not a huge amount. So I did feel like I was going through it pretty frequently, and it just started getting really expensive, especially since it was more of like a basic type of product. But this is an exfoliating one, so it would not be like an everyday type of use. So I feel like I can make 5 ounces last me a while. So I will definitely try that, and who knows, maybe review it. I got the next thing. Let's see, what brand is this? Laura Mercier? I think so, yes. Laura Mercier, this is the Eye Art Artist Palette. That's a mouthful. This has been out for some time. I don't think this is new for the holidays. I'm pretty sure it's not. Gosh, my throat is killing me, you guys. Jeez Louise, I need to take some medicine. But this is the palette. It's very nice. Maybe you can see a little bit of the sort of design on it. It's got sort of like a cushiony feel to it. It feels really nice. I don't think I've ever tried any eye products or eyeshadows from Laura Mercier. I've tried the concealer, I've tried some foundations and some other products, but not eyeshadows. And when I swatched these, they actually swatched pretty good. So I'm excited to try this. If any of you have tried this palette, please let me know what you guys think about it. But these are the colors. So very sort of neutrally. So if you're not into purples, I would say skip it just because there's 3 shades. These last 3 right up here are very purpley. This one that's called African Violet is a beautiful sort of softer purple with a bit of a goldeny sort of twist to it. So it's not super purple, but it definitely has those purpley vibes. But it's very neutral, very everyday. I think purples are great for any number of eye colors, especially brown. Sorry, I don't mean to blind you. But I really like the pigmentation, especially what did it for me were the mattes. I feel like the mattes are very pigmented, and this color called Truffle is just like completely rocking my socks. Like when I swatched it, I was like, done. And I am so excited to use this, and it's got a really nice mirror, and it's a very good quality. I feel like it's really well made, and the size of the shadows will last, you know, quite some time. So I'm really excited about this, and I think this was $55, I believe. So I'm pumped about that. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I'm pretty sure I did because, oh yeah, of course I do. Then I went to this other skincare sections because I needed to get my moisturizer. So I went in there specifically to get a moisturizer, and look at all the stuff that I've got. And I didn't even show you everything. The Belif brand, and this is a Korean brand. And this is the True Cream Aqua Bomb. It's increased hydration level by 18%. They have 2 different kinds, the Aqua Bomb, and I believe, I don't know what the other one's called, but the other one is a little bit thicker, and it's supposed to give you up to 26 hours of hydration. I had a small little jar like this that I used, and I loved it. I felt like it really clinged to the skin. It wasn't super dewy and shiny looking because I'm oily, like I said before, and I don't like moisturizers to look very sort of greasy on my skin just because it doesn't look good once it mixes in with the natural oil production that I will have throughout the day. So I had one of these little jars, the exact same size one that I used my 100 Point Perks for, and I got a sample of the here it is, Moisturizing Balm and Aqua Bomb. Hello. Anyway, so the moisturizing one is a little too thick. I think it's more ideal for those with normal skin to dry skin. And then the Aqua Bomb is a little bit lighter, which I think works for combo to oily skin. So the bluish color is the one that I like. And it smells so fresh. It smells very spa-like. It smells very luxurious, very expensive. And honestly, for the price that I paid for this, it's kind of like, in a way, it's a middle of the road type of pricing. It's not super expensive. It's not the cheapest that you can find at Sephora or you know, other places for high-end brands. And I do feel like it's a really good moisturizer. And then my last product is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I have seen this in so many freaking tutorials that I feel like something's wrong with me because I haven't tried this product. It's been out for quite some time. And I'm like, I swear if I see one more person use it in a tutorial, I'm going to flip my lid. So I went out and got it. I got the shade Medium Light Neutral. It doesn't have a whole heck of a lot. Oh man, jeez, I can't even open this. It doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of colors in the range, but I do feel like the colors that they have, I mean, most, I would say most skin tones can probably find a shade. But this is what it looks like, and I did swatch a couple colors in the back of my hand, blended them out a little bit, and I do feel like based on that, I felt like I could get a pretty good coverage. And I haven't really been sleeping well. I haven't set up my son's room, so he's sleeping in my bed. And let me just tell you, my defenses are up all night, like blocking myself because he's wild. He kicks, he punches, he elbows, headbutts. He's crazy. So I'm surprised I don't have like black and blues all over my body. So I haven't really been sleeping well. He's been sick, I've been sick. So I wanted something that I could use to conceal because my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is just not cutting it right now for me. But this one says it's the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Light diffusing, peptide infused, paraben free. I don't know, but this sucker better be good because this is almost $30 freaking right here. But I hope it's good because everybody that I've seen talk about it in a video loves it, raves about it. It's got a doe foot applicator that's more of like a paddle shape. And because of the sort of more concentrated pigment that it's in here, I wouldn't say it's a heavy concealer, but I haven't used it. So from what I've tried from the back of my hand, I feel like a little bit will go a very long way. So I think that if this lasts me quite some time, it may not be so bad spending 28 bucks from, you know, on a concealer. And I'm just saying that just because, like I said, I use the Maybelline Fit Me. I've been using that for several years, and I felt no need to repurchase anything else except for that, and that has been working really well. I can use it with, you know, tap it in with my finger, use a brush, a beauty blender, and it works great. But lately, with the move and the time difference, not sleeping well, being sick, you can still see a lot of dark circles, and so I feel like I need a little extra something. So hopefully this will work. And if any of you have tried the Urban Decay or any of the stuff that I've talked about here, please let me know in the comments what you think about them, because I want to know. And then my last thing is not from Sephora. I went to CVS to get some more medicine for my son, and I obviously had to look at the beauty stuff because, I mean, if I didn't, something's wrong with me. Somebody check if I have a fever if I don't stop at the beauty stuff at CVS or Walgreens. So they had the NYX there, and CVS is nowhere in Colorado, so it's not something that I'm used to going to. So I saw that they had like these little stickers, and I guess that means you get 50% off or whatever the tag says. So I got the NYX blush in Dusty Rose, and I figured, why freaking not, because it came out to like $2.75 for this blush, and these will last a while, and they're actually very, very pigmented. So I'm gonna give this a try. I can't even get it open anyways. I'll mess with that another time. But you will be seeing some of this stuff in upcoming tutorials. I'm gonna start posting my videos every Monday and Friday like I was before. I know for quite some time I was posting every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And just because I knew that I was going to be moving and that there would be a period of time that a video wasn't going to be posted. So I was trying to kind of make up for that in advance. So I'm going to go back to my normal schedule of Monday and Friday because that seems to work. And yeah, so that's it. I will keep you guys posted. More updates and stuff will be on Snapchat just because it's an easier form to kind of communicate with some of you. So follow me there. All that will be listed down in the description box, and I will also list everything that I purchased. Just in case any of you guys were curious about some of these products, I will put the Sephora website linked down below. None of the links that I put on there are affiliate unless they're identified, just to put that out there. And I do appreciate you guys watching this video, for you waiting on videos. If you watched my last video, thank you for tuning into that one and just supporting me and just being here. We're going through a new phase and new chapter here with my family, and I definitely would like to have you guys along with that journey. So I'll let you guys go because my throat is literally killing me. I need to go get some tea and climb into bed. So thank you for being with me through this journey, this moving process, and we're slowly going to get back into our routine. And I just appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here, part of my life, and just supporting what I do here on YouTube. It means a lot to me, and I hope you guys are having a fabulous day wherever you are, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!